Hey all, we're here. I made it. Gotta start my music. I'm a smidge late because I actually had everything ready to go, and suddenly my whole computer just started freezing again and again and again. So I'm like, okay, well, let's just start with the basics. Let's restart my computer. I shut down the computer and I set it to restart, and then when it finished booting up, my antivirus said, we need to restart your computer in order to finish updating. You know, we just did that, right? We just restarted. So I restarted the machine again. Um, but here we are now. And then of course, obviously, this takes a while to load as well because it's modded Minecraft and it's a big pack. But here we are. We're here now, and I should walk you through a few of the changes that I've made since I have been offline. First and oh, immediately closed my projector by accident. Okay. First and foremost, I actually have another temporary monitor at the moment. Reason why it's temporary is because it's actually a drawing tablet. I am learning to draw. That way I can try and make um, I can try and make like stuff like UI to go on my screen just so it's not so empty. Also emotes and things. I have actually added in um, two point redeem stuff to my channel, and I've drawn the icons themselves. Though I do need to redo the hydrate check. Um, I need to redraw that one because for some reason it came through very small. I tried to draw in the same sort of style as what's already there, but you guys couldn't give two shits about what's in my Twitch channel, so let me show you what's in the world, because that's way more interesting. First and foremost, I did not fix this. We're probably going to do this today. What I did do was this. I made a bee squisher. Ignore the fact that this moves. That's unintentional. I didn't want to do that. Also, I just realized my game volume is actually very loud. Give me 2 seconds to fix that. Why is it so loud? Right. Still a little loud, according to the bar, but there you go. Let's put it about there. Okay. So the drawing tablet at the moment is currently just housing my OBS software, so I can see that a little bit better. Normally I have that crammed to the corner. But yeah, so that's that set up. So that's just squashing bees in here. For some reason I lost one. I don't know what happened, but I set up the squisher, and I lost one of the bees, one of the jars. I don't know what happened. The next edition, I think I can't remember if this was here or not before. But more importantly, I've got another powered centrifuge here, which is now handling all of my genes, because I have a lot of them. I have a large collection of pants. The next thing is over here. I finally got around to setting up my Mystic Agriculture pedestals again, after I took them down at the last base and then never put them back up again. Because one of the things I also want to do is Inferium, Prudentium, Tertium bees and all that jazz. So I'm going to need that back. That's why I'm doing the gene stuff over there, otherwise I wouldn't care. The next thing is, well, this one's a little quality of life thing, is I set this up to actually absorption stuff, because these things, if you harvest them when they're at their max height, it doesn't actually always pick, the pollens don't pick up everything. It only picks up the things that it harvests, not what it drops, which is actually a different thing. So I put in the absorption hoppers, and yes, I did need 4 of them, unfortunately, to encompass the area and pick up all the straggling remaining stuff. And at the moment, they've got diamond hose in there because I have enough money for that. And one more thing on this floor is I was working on this morning. I didn't finish it. It's going to be a way for me to turn basic bitch stone and netherrack into resources, because I have an ungodly amount of smooth stone. Here you go, 54,000 stone, because they also get dropped from my mob farm downstairs. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna need to find some use for it. So I have a Lens of the Miner set up here, and I had an automated system go along where it would place a block, Lens would laser it, the observer would notice a change, trigger the block breaker, and then it would start the loop again, as long as there was stuff in here. It doesn't work, because, annoyingly, even though it's set to run with redstone signal, it has to actually finish this, and even with a add-on of speed 2, it's not fast enough, and it just doesn't place the block. Suppose I could always just make this one be looped somehow. Yeah, I could always just make the block breaker be the one that's timed. Actually, you know what? That's actually possible regardless. Hang on, let me just actually try that though. Because maybe, just maybe, this thing doesn't even need this. Okay, maybe not. I'll get back to that in a second though. The next thing that I worked on that needed attention, and it is a big one. Oh, by the way, I have some frames back now for some reason. Don't know why. What I do is, well, actually, no, I'll go to the little ones first. So, I've upgraded my area over here. I now have an XP solidifier, which is, not working. Why aren't you working? Why are they... Oh, hang on. There we go. That's why. Huh. I'm just going to assume that's working for now, but I'll come back to it later. Basically, the reason why this isn't a problem is because once this double chest is full, it's just going to stop. And then I added a mob spawner over here, which currently has a zombie spawn egg in it, but I was testing shulkers, and unfortunately when a shulker spawns, it literally just freezes them in place. I also added in a item trash can up here, purely so that way I can run this setup, and go with like reduced items or no items, and just get XP instead. Turn it to an XP farm. I've also added more salvages up here because I realized that this was getting really slow. It was actually bottlenecking the whole system, was just tools, equipment. Well, XP is always good. Free XP is always good. Can't make a shower, can I? No. I was gonna say I could use the shower to fill up my backpack. Next thing, I've been busy. Is I have it. Oh, door's open. Is I have a mob duplicator room now. Filling up with the essence from the farm because right now it's doing nothing. I was able to finish up killing Elder Guardians this way. And I have two ways of triggering it, from one from inside this room, which is really not safe given this is just glass and stone, but it's a way for me to now actually use up some of these, because I've collected a behemoth, also a stalker, a skulk leech, there's the ratlin, ents, rootmins. I can actually use these things now, but for some reason it let me do this, though I'm kind of afraid of doing it in my base. It let me capture a warden. You know, that big scary boss. It's the Elder Guardian wasn't anything because it's a fish out of water, but it lets me spawn in this terrifying, hard-hitting aerial assault and melee assault enemy that can blind you. I could just capture it with a pod. And I can now spawn it in my house. I think maybe I'll make an arena for that. Also advanced for your peasant brain. It's literally just bit by bit at a time. And I stripped away the villager room for a portal room instead because the villagers weren't going home, so I'm just gonna let them do what they do best. I reopened up that tiny little village up on the first floor, and I've turned their town into portals. The Nether, this one's this is the Star mod or whatever it was called, Eternal Starlight. There's my Allthemodium, using emerald, diamond, and gold. I wanted to put rubies in too, but I didn't make it big enough. Then you've got the Undergarden and the Twilight Forest. By the way, that is a very underwhelming dimension, the Undergarden. I went there and it is literally just an alternate start, basically, for Minecraft. Because I went there and it's like, oh, here's an alternate to iron, here's an alternate to gold. It's like, you know. Yeah, I think in the config file there's a way for you to actually start there instead of on Earth, but whatever. In the overworld, sorry. But yeah, thank you. I like my portal room. I'm quite happy with how it came out. I left a bit of space over here in case I come across more portals I want to put down. For instance, I was prepared to put down these ones, but I don't really have anywhere to go with it. That's pretty much the bulk of what I've been doing while everyone was asleep. Is just a little bit of quality of life, and then a few big changes like the duplicator room. Because I mean, like these are advanced tanks, so that's 64 buckets, no 64, 19.5 buckets in that one. So I have a lot of buckets. It's 3 AM and you should be asleep, but Neon is sick and you want to take care of him. Aww. Why is Neon sick? Tell him to stop being sick. Get back to work. Stop being lazy. Maybe something he ate. I like how I have like two things going on in my inventory right now. I have the diamond bees that I want to turn into inferium bees. Oh, sorry, no. Diamond bees were for ancient bees, which is what this machine was for. I don't actually have enough. I don't actually have enough netherite in order to make bees, so that's what this was for. This was here for me to automate. Yeah, ancient bees for netherite. Where are they? There they are, ancient bees. Excuse you. Let's just dial down the difficulty level on this redstone circuitry gubbins that I've got going on back here. Start it back. Start again. First things first. This observer detects when a block has been added. And it has also changed, so I could basically just have it go straight into this one after a delay, because I could just have it automatically work, question mark. Oh no, of course not, because we just established that it's not fast enough to deal with a single pulse of redstone. So I need to create a little loop explicitly designed to keep a redstone signal active for longer. Okay. Well, I mean, it is doable. Swear I can easily create a hydrogen setup, but then when it comes to vanilla Minecraft redstone, my brain is like, I don't understand how this works. Oops, I shouldn't have put that there. If I want to test stuff, put it there. Oh, nearly. We nearly got it. Oh, you're kidding me. How close was that? Can I hold that one back one longer? Oh, what did I do? Oh, I started the loop. Of course I did. But we need to also have the lens of the miner also be pulse activated, so that's where redstone moving in this direction comes into play. Why is there a constant redstone signal right now? Oh, because it's reading... Stop that. Huh. We might have a slight issue. Let me just do this for the sake of testing. Why do I get the distinct feeling that I'm making this more complicated than it needs to be? Shouldn't have destroyed this. This bit has to stay. Okay. If I put an observer down facing this bit, is it going to recognize when the machine triggers, or is it just going to recognize? Running out of inventory space. Let me get rid of these bees for a second. Oh, I also got a new music playlist. I was actually working on that just before we started. No, it doesn't recognize when that's going off. Why isn't this breaking it? Oh, it's too long. Too much time. Alright. It's only getting about halfway. I time these? Bruh, just like that. Alright, now I need to charge the lens of the miner. Simplest solution is usually the best one. Let's just do it this way. Because now I can just do that and put the lever there. Yeah. Is it detecting the laser? No, it's not detecting it. So what was that then? We have an ad break coming up apparently in 10 seconds. Everybody brace for advertising. Piss. Oops. suppose the problem is that it's detecting when the block comes down and then when it changes as well. Huh? Wait, it's not staying fully charged. Am I eating all my batteries again? Yes, I am. So I need to... Welcome back everyone, by the way. I need to pipe stone and whatnot into this machine. Well, by cleaning it up a lot, I can actually now use some more space in here, so... Excuse me. Because, yeah, part of the cleanup was that I got rid of some of the extra lights. I had redstone lights also signal to me when when these two machines were kicking in. But, it's not overly useful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide the universal cable behind the wall, and then have the items pipe in from the front, and then pipe back out to the front, in a similar sort of style to what's going on already. Oh, you did as well? Hang on a second. I'm surprised there's no noise for that. There we go. May have just drunk like half of my glass of drink. It's good. That's why I usually break in multiple drinks. Where was I? I was over here. Where's this going? Oh, under here. Okay, well that's fine. I guess I better finish my integration with the sound with whatever they were called, sound whatever. Hang on. Sound alerts. That's it. Better finish integration with that, because then I can add sounds to the redeems. That way I won't miss it like that. Yeah, that inverted controls one's going to be very interesting. Because I was like, oh, you know what? I'm sure that could be good fun. And now I'm concerned about what happens if I'm playing like a driving game. Oh well, it's all for good fun. Save it for my next driving stream. Feel free. It's your points. It's your batteries. Oh, that one can't be charged from the back. That's okay, I'll charge it from underneath. Hello! Welcome to all these shenanigans. What did I just do? What did I break? Oh, no, I broke redstone. Okay, I might fix it there. Okay, I think that means that they're all powered now. Oh, it didn't break. What did I do? Is this delay too long? This delay might be too long. Oh, it's stalled. There's a spider in your room. Go wake Neon up, he'll get rid of it for you. Free barbecue meat. It'd be a pretty small barbecue. No, it's stalled again. Alright. So, it's stalling. Well, this seems to have actually fixed it. There we go. Hell yeah, I am a genius. That totally wasn't pure luck and trial and error. It fucking stalled. Why? It's just all extra inventory space. I'm a hoarder when it comes to Minecraft. I will just carry everything on me. So I always bring tons of extra backpacks so that I have extra inventory space. Are we good? Well, we're not stalling again, so it's something. Oh, we ran out of blocks. You know, that's actually a good thing, so. That's the name of the next mod pack I'm gonna be playing. All the backpacks. What do you mean I can chunk ban myself? Oh, right. There's electrical cables right behind there. Sending too much info makes the chunk the info is in. It plays out. Oh. Well, considering that I'm playing on my own, it's not gonna really help me. I mean, I guess regardless of whether I was playing alone, it wouldn't really help me. Yeah, you would have to go into the world and delete your character from it. Then you can rejoin the world as if as if you were a brand new player. You'd lose everything you had on your person, but that's the only way you'd be able to get back in again. So, I need smooth stone to be piped into this automatically into this machine, and netherrack, but I don't have an infinite netherrack spawner yet, so I'm gonna have to just deal with that some other way. Could make some quarry bees and just feed them netherrack only. That'll do it. Quarry bees. That's an idea. I could just load quarry bees up here, specifically with smooth stone and netherrack, so that it just becomes an infinite ore generator. I mean, the stuff I have in here already is not super duper useful, but it's resources nonetheless. It can ban people who have operator powers. The thing is that you would only do that if you were malicious, because what possible reason otherwise would you have for wanting to cause people to ban? I suppose, though I feel like there's probably better ways to go about dealing with someone after they've killed your dog than to just get them banned from a Minecraft world. You know, I really should pipe it over there because that's where where everything gets sorted and enriched and whatnot. Is it automatically throwing raw in here, or is it throwing raw materials? Okay, well I could actually just pipe it straight into the setup then. Okay, no, I'll just skip the hitting the doorway. Turn left. Ta-da! Put chunk bands in a circle around their base so they can't leave their base. You are evil. You will do well here. Alrighty, so this stuff, it will now get sorted into here. I do run the risk of then clogging up my enriching factory more, but if this auto sort is working now, I discovered that that was why it wasn't working correctly, is the auto sort. So hopefully the auto sort was working now. But if you make a chunk ban on a chunk where you place a couple of blocks of diamond, so some way to sort of bait them into it. Well, if you want to be that kind of cruel, if your opponent per se is unlucky enough to have built their base split over multiple chunks, specifically like this, where the chunk wall is right at the door, just block this chunk, so that way whenever they try to go to their front door, they get banned, but not when they actually go into the base. So if they're going through the back door, they'll be fine, but if they go through the front door, then they get banned. It wouldn't care about entities. I imagine it would just be players, so... I need... Well, if you just do it over where they left last time, then they don't accidentally get banned. They just spawn in and immediately disappear again. Oh, that reminds me of when I was playing a mod pack with some friends of mine. A friend of mine wanted to become a vampire and had the Witchery mod installed at the time that I was doing. So I honored his request and turned him into a vampire as he requested. And then the first thing he did was run out into the sunlight. He got killed. And then ensued an endless log of my mate getting burned to death because he would respawn in the sunlight and die, respawn in the sunlight and die. He had to wait. I can't remember if he had to wait until it was nighttime before he could respawn, or if he got his brother to come over and make a shelter over the top of the spawn point. I can't remember what the solution was. It was funny because there was an underlying, like, quote-unquote fight at the time, where it was myself versus them, and I was trying to be discreet about wanting to find some way to insta-kill them because they always had like invincible armor and whatnot. And it turns out all I had to do was just just give them what they want, and they killed themselves. You need to be more of a chunk because you need to be in the chunk with the chunk ban. Well, what if you were to use an entangler porter to transport the backpacks onto the train? Because let's say you had like a chest cart on a track. Oh, well then but that's an entity then. Okay, well if Steve's cart was installed, then you'd be able to put a loader onto the track, and you'd be able to then pipe in the backpacks full of items into the cart and then send it down the tracks, and it would just start basically banning chunks as it goes. You could make it go in a circle under their base, so every few minutes they get kicked. I need to write all these down if I ever end up playing on a mod pack with that guy again. Just in case I need more ideas on just how to mess with him. I'm invisible and I'm wearing a scarf and a straw hat. Oh, my pickaxe, what the hell? A while ago I discovered the infusion pylon, and one of the effects that I have on me permanently is invisibility. That was my test card, and it's like, well, I may as well equip it now, even though it's not really useful. No, it's a straw hat and a scarf. Though for some reason I am missing a whole load of charms, though, that have just disappeared. Like, I lost my shoes. I lost my shoes. I've lost some of my items that I had. I don't know what happened. They just despawned on me. Anyway, I need... Where's the oak ones? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 is probably fine. I could get away with 6 though. Actually, let's do 6. You could just get a diamond backpack with the Inception upgrade and fill it with diamond backpacks. Or with books with the most amount of information in them and throw into lava and just crash the server. Yeah, but it's more interesting. It's more fun when it's a targeted one, though, because then you've got this one guy that's on the server complaining about being constantly kicked while everyone else is having a flawless experience. Because no one would know why he's having trouble compared to everyone else. One, two. There's an ad break coming up, by the way, in about 4 minutes and 20 seconds. 5, 6. Don't worry, just to mess with everyone, I'm going to go and fight the Wither while the ad break is on. It's going to be riveting gameplay, and totally not me just setting up beehives. Okay, I need expansion boxes. 6 of those. Ugh, did you have to? Oh, it's fine. Oh well, I guess it spreads out the villages a little bit more. Make a chunk bin that moves to the chunk they're in for a few frames. It's activated by a calibrated skulk sensor. It only works when they eat. Yeah, but It's getting fairly complicated though if you're doing something like that. Although I suppose it was pretty complicated when I suggested Railcraft. Excuse me, please move. 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 I forgot I was really small. Yeah, but, like, I can make shit like this really easily. Hydrogen, oxygen stuff, but then when it comes to, like, vanilla redstone, I have absolutely no idea. And I've been playing mods for so long that vanilla stuff is modded to me now. I actually found armor trims in here, like, in this game. Um, oh, okay, I don't know where they are now. Oh, there they are. These things. Smithing templates. And I was like, what the hell are these? Why is this... What does this do? And I actually had to get someone to teach me what they do. Because I don't know vanilla Minecraft anymore. I've been away too long. Been playing Mechanism for years, so now vanilla Minecraft is like, what the hell is a sniffler? It's like, I don't even know anymore. I don't even know, man. My Minecraft has changed. The Nether's old news now. It's not new. Ad break in 1 minute. Everybody brace for impact. Good time to go and get snacks. Snacks and a drink. Where am I? I need my upgrades. Oh, there it is. 1, 2. Oh. 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. What is this actually? That works on netherrack, diorite, andesite, and stone. The way it's alternating, it's basically netherrack and any stone types. Oh, and deep slate. Though it kind of looks like the only thing that deep slate is used for is the gold. Oh no, here we go. Emerald ore. Okay. There's another one. Iron. Okay, yes, it's basically just more of the same. Alright. I need quarry bees. Chocolate mining and digger. Alright, that's not too bad. There it is. I was supposed to say. Welcome back, everyone. I need more flowers, I think. Okay, well, here's enough to make 10, but I need more than that. I figured you might be interested in actually seeing this near. I completely forgot to show it off to you. Oh, it's nighttime. Sleep. So there's a Ukrainian bee. Found these in the Bumble Zone, but also an agender bee. You're not relevant, though you are a fried flag, but you're not what I'm looking for. Where are you? Where's the one I'm looking for? You might still be in the hive. There's Max the Maxing bee. Can't get them out of there. Tina the tiny bee, who's not very tiny anymore. Another triplet bee. He must be in here then. Barlow bee. I feel like that's a... I don't know what that means. Alright, I'm disappointed because he must be in here, but I can't get him out of here. But, I have a transgender bee as well. So I found the agender bee, the trans bee. I also need to find more types of bees. Which means I gotta go back to the Bumble Zone, but I don't want to go over there. Yeah, I'm imagining that you can find the Pride bees because it's June. But I'm also kind of hoping that they just stick around because it gives me more types of bees that I can just go and collect. Okay, I need to go get some flowers. Spent a lot of time on that elevator. I don't even use it anymore. I know. It's part of the reason. It's why I chose to live over here. So you just come outside. It's an amazing view. It took me a long time to find this to find a biome that was good like that. I need vanilla Minecraft flowers. I think someone just threw a spear at me. be gone. Where are the vanilla flowers? Actually, it doesn't need vanilla flowers. Never mind. I could have picked up all of these on the way. I assumed it needed specifically vanilla flowers. I guess they probably came out of the dungeon area. Monster Hunter? Kill any What did my achievements get reset or something? I've definitely attacked a hostile mob before. It was that time that my base got overrun by hostile creatures. Hello. Bamboo Creeper. So I'm making 10. That's enough for 2. Well, I have enough flowers overall, but if I can find all of the same flower, then it means I can just stack them better. Save me going back. Yeah, no, my pants broke. I bent over. I don't know what this is for. An ore geyser or geyser. There you go, that'll do. I do need to make some pants, but I kind of want to wait until I can finish getting netherite sorted, because then I can make netherite armor. I don't really see the necessity in all the modium armor. Especially considering I will eventually be getting to Supremium and be making an Awakened Supremium armor set. But that is a little ways away still. Oh, I didn't put any bee cages in there. Okay, I need to... Wait, I had a second bee in there. Where did that just go? Oh, whoops. Put it away. I'm just glad that all the bees in here are trapped inside their beehives. Could you imagine if every single one of my bees went hostile after I hit them by accident? All these bees. And granted, only some of them are actually filled, but like, I've got 10 redstone bees, for instance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have netherrack, stone, and deep slate available to the quarry bees. I know that the main reason of this was so that way I could get netherite, even though it is a bit of a rare chance. But I figured I can go out mining for netherite manually. But it's good to just have this as a backup as well, an alternate method. There you go. So these quarry bees should now just start creating stone and whatnot. That'll get fed into this machine, which is now backwards actually, thinking about it, because it's got to go up to the left, and it moves to the right, which then moves over there. If I remember correctly, netherite is it is nether, isn't it? Ancient debris. Yeah, netherrack. Boop. Alright. So this should now just work on its own now, permanently. Obviously these guys aren't going to be very fast, because aside from anything else, they also don't have speed upgrades. That's why I'm making 6 of them like that. And I could theoretically also add another layer up here for another 6, but we will address that as we get to it. It'd be nice to know what the chance of getting each of these is, but oh well, actually we do know, isn't it? It's wait 1, which means that yeah, it has an extremely low chance, but the chance isn't 0, so it's worth setting this machine up though, just in the off chance that I might get one. Besides, I have like 45,000 stone. It's about time I actually use it for something. 54,000, sorry, the other way around. And shrink. Because I realized I hadn't actually hooked up the well, look, see, there you go. He's already made 6 cobble deep slate. Obviously, it's not hooked up yet. But I also needed to hook up this pipe down here to the computer. Not computer. I guess I could hook it up to the computer and have it export from the computer. But I may as well just draw that one over there, that pipe, all the way over here. That way I can just throw stone back. Oh, who am I kidding? It's going to be easier to pop it out of the computer. I just got to figure out how to actually export from the computer like that. I don't know how. I imagine it's probably just using cards. Export cards. Yeah, pulls things from network storage. Hi, the bear. So export, but I don't have any of those. Hang on a minute. Export bus. This is a threshold one. There it is. ME export bus. One of these. That frames. I need flux ME cables. Flux. I put that on backwards. I need a chest. Just realized there was no backwards. Smooth stone. Yep, there it is. Smooth stone coming out. I better go quickly do my B rotation because I don't have that automated, so. Okay, so now I just gotta pipe the cobble, not cobble, actual stone out of there, and then all the way over there. Down. One more. No, one more. And then across. I am gonna need more of these. Which means I need more of these. Ta-da! While I have this in the area, bees. all comes back to the bees. There we go. I suppose the obvious problem is going to be that because I have 54,000 stone to go through, is going to be... I'm not going to get an awful lot of netherrack in there. But, I mean, it will iron itself out eventually. What should I call this machine? I guess I can call it like the recycler or something, because it's turning stone, netherrack, and deep slate into ore. Atomic Reconstructor from Actual Additions. I can't actually make that faster, can I? Okay, so there's actually nothing in the book. I'm going to assume that you can't, purely based on the fact that you can remove the lens if you click on it, but you can't, there's no inventory. It's good to see that I managed to get that working. I know the next big thing that I should focus on is, well, I don't know how big it really is, but I really need to get that stupid liquid chorus out of here so that way I can restart my, my honey production. Which means I need, the pipes mod so that I can filter. I assume you can filter fluid since there's fluid pipes, so... We have an ad break approaching in approximately 2 minutes and 39 seconds. Interesting that you can't get Hearts of the Sea from this. By getting mystical agriculture stuff, you can do it, but you can't get it from this. I guess it'd be too easy. Oh no, because I need the spawn egg. Never mind. I thought for a second, I wonder if I stick this warden in my mob grinder, I wonder if it'll actually kill it. But then I realized it probably would, but then I would have no warden in this imprisonment tool because I don't have a way to infinitely create them except for in my duplicator room, and that won't give me their spawn egg. If I want the warden spawn egg, I'm gonna need... Wait, warden charm fragments. Hold on a minute. Okay, I don't have any, but I have a new objective to add to my list. This is such a bad idea. This is such a bad idea. This is gonna... Wardens, can they damage blocks? Well, I have an ad break coming up, so I'm not gonna do it right now. But, maybe we should look into gun turrets or something. Alright, enjoy the ad break. Say that near it. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a dropper. Spencer. 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 Oh, it's crammed in the corner. I was like, what? Jesus fucking Christ. That was so loud. Oh my god, my heart. I think I'm gonna need to fix that. I think it goes without saying, I have never had someone sub before, so I've never heard that one. I mean, I set the sound, but I didn't set the volume. Jesus Christ. You are first. Who handles my subs? Is it you, Streamlabs? I think it is. There you go, subs. Yes, I want to leave this page. You're in charge, are you? Okay, here it is. Sound volume. Down. Good lord. Okay. Now they're all deafened. Welcome back everyone who got ads. For those of you not in the know, Neria just scared the shit out of me. Turns out the sub sound was too loud. Suppose that unless I put them along that, huh? Anyway, a tripwire hook. We're going retro. We're doing tripwire stuff. Yeah, I like a leg. String. Can I go across? Yes, I can. That opens the door. It's fine. I'll fix that later. Now I need some arrows. Ooh. I guess just normal arrows will do for now. Actually, you know what I could do with more dispensers? How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go with 6. Oh, I just realized I'm holding 2. Well, whoops. This is no longer an arena, this is now a execution chamber, I guess. I just realized if I stand here, I'm gonna get shot. Maybe I should put a door in that goes out this direction. That way none of the tripwires will trigger the door and I won't get shot getting in and out. I have no idea how effective this is actually going to be against the Warden. But, I don't know. Actually, tell you what, hang on. Do I have any potions of weakness? No. What would it take to make one? Fermented spider eye in a water bottle. Oh, that's not too bad. Can I stop picking up eggs from this random chicken out here? Oop, it's frozen. Okay, so I am going to quickly shoot upstairs. Make potion. And then we will fight the Warden in my little room. And it will be hilarious. Because it's either going to go very well or very bad. Just gonna have a quick drink. Hydration check, everyone. Okay. I nearly just charged in here and I would have just immediately gotten annihilated. Okay. Potion of weakness first. I don't know. For shits and giggles, 1 egg. Alright. Are we all ready? There you go. 3, 2, 1. Probably should have left that door open. Well, I mean, he's not breaking his way out yet, so, I mean, for the moment, ow, for the moment he's contained. And that is kind of the point, is that as long as he is contained in there, he's not wrecking havoc across my base. Stop that. Turns out this is not very effective, this thing going on here. Let me in. Oh, wrong floor. Let me in, please. We might have a problem. Oh, my stuff was outside. Yeah, my summoned polar bear bit the dust. But like I said, he isn't breaking out of the room. Which means that this is manageable as a situation. Whee! And come back. Whee! Yeah, I was kind of hoping it was going to be a death zone for the Warden, but instead it's kind of a death zone for me now. Well, the allies are working, though, and they're pushing him... Ooh? Hell yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Hell yeah. We used about half a stack. Why did I get the achievement Heart of the Deep? I have one of these already. You fools, don't do that. I guess if I made fancy arrows... What happens if I stay right here? Yeah, it doesn't repeatedly fire, that's the problem. He needs to actively walk around. Oh, but I know how I could actually do that. As long as I don't ever really want to walk into this room again, I can set up a whole bunch of fans to sort of rotate them around. Why are we not shooting spells with the spell prison blocks? Because I don't have any. I haven't assembled that bit yet. Why did that get taken out of my slot? Is, to be brutally honest, as much as I have really wanted to do the magic stuff in this pack, I really haven't been prioritizing it because I want to get infinite of everything first. I really want to do magic stuff. Ars Nova and whatnot has been Ars Elemental has been on my list for a long time, but I just haven't done it. Yeah, I guess that is the most vanilla way to deal with the Warden, I suppose, other than the fact that I had those allies going in, was tripwires and arrows. Yeah. For shits and giggles, though, for shits and giggles, I need to make a fan. Or do I already have some spare left? I have some left over. This is such a bad idea, by the way. Someone really should stop me, but... So I'm going to use these fans to basically have the Warden get rotated around the room. You can also make water or dirt or stones or whatever you want to evaporate. I don't know, 4 million damage. You want to be immune to basically any fluid or night vision. Yeah. Yeah, I want to do more magical stuff, but my brain is like, okay, I want everything, which means I need to do technological stuff. Also, I didn't actually put down any levers for those. Sticks. Yeah, there is 100% better ways. Oh, poo. There is 100% better ways to do this, but I'm doing this the stupid way. Alright, so this is the desired effect. Where's my, Where's my shrinking device? Oh, good. It's in here. I was about to say. Yeah, I'm gonna do a full redesign of this room anyway. But, you know, just for now. Tell you what, give me that lever. What do I use this room for? Well, this is supposed to be my room of being able to farm everything I want, off of entities that I have in capsules, which at the moment includes a whole bunch of things that I'm not familiar with, things that I want to tame as well, like these rootmens, but also things like the Elder Guardians and the Wardens. I can just spawn them in whenever I want in here. And because I'm afraid of the Warden, but at least now I know he can't get out of that room, I've basically now just turned this into an execution kill box where they spawn in, they're born, and then they die immediately, is the plan. He's too tall for the fans. Oh, the fans also don't have range. Behind there. Ow. I think he knows I'm here now. Other people, they play different, but everybody uses mob spawner with masher, and for the bosses, hostile networks or source spawner from ours. I do have a hostile network upstairs, but I wanted to do this as well. I haven't even set the framework for the Warden. Hang on, let me just quickly run over and do that now. There. I mean, I need to kill 6 of them, so this is obviously not the final part of this, but you know, having this room as well doesn't, not a bad thing. And realistically, if I have this room whittling him down in terms of damage, then I could just come in and poke him. He's not getting pushed. Why not? The idea that you have there is cool, but you know the thing with the spawner and the spawn eggs. Yeah. Look, I do have a actual spawn thing up here, but I need his egg. I need an actual egg in order for him to actually fit in this room. See, like, I already have the entity spawner here. I just need his egg. Just washing away the blood, even though there's no blood yet. This hasn't exactly gone the way I was expecting it to go. Because he's just stuck there. You can get eggs, but you can't also put spawn eggs in the spawner. Not in that one. You can put them in this one. Unless there's a restriction on his spawn egg specifically. Ah, yes, there is. Can't be used in a spawner. Okay. Well, in that case, I can always have that room, have that mechanism, like, piped into here. So I could just stick in duplicator in there, and then just have everything piped in through there. Because I'm at the stage now where I'm planning on just making a shit ton of entangler borders, and then just wirelessly sending everything I need around the base. So I could just do that. Am I farming the Warden? Well, I wasn't actually going to. It was just a on a whim decision to bully the Warden. Though he's kind of just bullying me because he's blinding me. I can't even see this going on. Uh-oh, I'm in the room with him now. We're going in. Ow. Do we know the Apothec Spawners mod is in the game? The Apothec mod is in here. The spawner specifically. What is that? Flimsy Ender Lead. Can capture and move animals. Oh, really? Huh. You can find it in the quest line by resources. Okay, well, I'll wait for that in a bit. Whoops. Just... Oh, you broke my tripwires. Are you kidding me? You're on 17 hit points. Me in. Where's my stuff? Where is my stuff? Huh? Oh, okay, well. It's not what I wanted. Where's? Oh. I'm gonna assume my items must have spawned outside the room then. You believe in me? Awesome. I'm glad someone does. Oh, there's my stuff. The chicken's sitting on it. Fuck you. Well, no, these are full blocks. But yeah. I see what you mean. This must be why my magnet disappeared out of my inventory, because for some reason it's no longer storing in the curio. Whenever I die, it gets ejected. You can get mine spawners with Silk Touch and modify the spawners with a high spawn count and less timer and no AI and stuff like that. And spawn eggs we get from item mob swaps. Put the spawn egg into any spawner, but not bosses. For that, the best way is hostile networks. No, you're perfectly fine. There are a lot of mods in this pack that I am not actually familiar with, and as I mentioned earlier, it was before you arrived, is that when it comes to vanilla Minecraft, I actually don't know what I'm doing. Because I play almost exclusively modded Minecraft to the point where I actually haven't... Like, all these, like, armor trim stuff and upgrade trims and whatnot, that's all new to me. Wardens, I don't even know what I'm doing with that. Welcome to the tribe. I can't guarantee, can't guarantee content where I know what I'm doing, but yeah. It should be entertaining at the very least. Especially because I fucked up these fans. Yeah, it's not long enough. These fans are incredibly short. Oh, they're not short, they're being blocked by the tripwires. Which means if I want the fans in here, I need to put them up one extra block. I'm just... Yeah, entity conveyors. But it's just obviously then I have to then destroy my lovely little floor I've made. But, I think that is indeed the way to go. I suppose I could just put it here, actually, because these guys are 2 blocks wide. They look ugly? What do you mean? Wow. Alright, well, I'm gonna get rid of these fans for a start. Oh, the conveyor. Well, I mean, you don't necessarily have to use entity conveyors. You could always use the immersive engineering ones, but I think the entity conveyors are stronger. No, I actually want that lever here. Plans going forward. No, we'll make some entity conveyors. Oh, actually, first of all, I want to make one of these ender leads. Okay, so that's... Okay, no, that's it. No, never mind. Okay, conveyor. Could also use these ones, but... So what do these actually cost you? Oh, like nothing. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's actually pretty quick. Yeah. Mobs can spawn on the block. Interesting. Holding shift. Okay. Good to know. All right, we're resetting because we got to try it again. Now that we have this. Ow. I must have knocked off these hooks at some point. All right. Ow. We could pick Pikachu and there are mods that can make storms. And yeah, I mean, if you want to go with like a more technological way as opposed to magic, immersive engineering has Tesla coils. So you can always just stick Tesla coils on the cheeks then. And then anyone who gets close to Pikachu. Completely missed that ad break was coming up and I just didn't warn anybody. Need more arrows. Alright. I'm thinking this is probably enough arrows. We've got 1.5 stacks in each. So this should, theoretically, bully the warden to no end, because now he'll just keep crossing over these traps. That's the plan. Like that. Ow. I like how this chicken is literally just sat here. Oh, quick hydration check. Alrighty. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. I think we're ready to go for the next round. Oh yeah, absolutely. There's definitely more efficient ways to do what I'm doing, but at this stage I'm committed to at least seeing him get bullied. There's definitely more efficient ways, and I am probably going to make another mob duplicator over there in the actual mob farm. But I have to make an execution room first just to see how much I can actually hit him. All right. Attempt number 3. Bam. This is amazing. This man was brought into this universe just to be shot endlessly like that. A lot of the arrows are missing, unfortunately. Yeah, I could put a mob masher in the middle. I mean, I have them over in my other farm. If he kills me in here at the very least, it's not going to be too big of a deal because I can get my stuff back a lot easier. That's interesting. Oh yeah, I hit the last one. That's why I was like, why is my model progress? It's a shame I can't see his health bar through the glass. I'm curious to know how much he's taken. Oh, he's on half health. Can you open the door for me, please, Warden? Well, that was simple. Didn't even really do anything. Still no egg, though. Now, the mob masher in the middle is not a bad idea. There were times where he would fall off of the track. Alright, hang on. Well, I can't really do anything about this one, because that's where the door is. Unless I want to move the door, actually. I planned on moving it anyway, actually. Let me just do it now. So, if you want the egg, make a mob swap. It's nearly a free item. What do you mean a swap? I assume you don't mean a simple swapper. What do you mean B? Mob swap. Oh, swab. Okay, I see. Use on mobs to collect DNA. Uh-huh. Let me just make a giant stick. Okay, I need my cobblestone bricks. So I'll patch up the hole. In the wall. And then deep slate bricks. There. Over there. Give me that back. Right click it. Right click with it award and the I can't brain. Oh, I like how I opened the chat just then to try and read the message again. Right click it with Warden, and then look at the crafting menu. See what you can make with it. It's called chicken feed. Make and feed a chicken with it, and you got your spawn egg. Oh, so it's a similar sort of thing about how you use the chicken feed on the chickens to make them explode into angry chicken feed. Okay. Tell you what. Oh, should I really be using a pressure plate here? Because it means when I'm trying to leave through here, I'm accidentally going to let them out. No, let's not do that. Buttons all the way. Okay. And now I can do this. So that'll stop him from falling off of the track. The only place he can now go is into the middle, and we're going to put one of those mum mashers. I feel like this has now just become my room of hate for creatures. If there's a mob that is just that's just been annoying me over and over again, if I can catch him in the egg, he gets banished to this room. What am I doing? Oh, I need power. Oh, well, this room's not explicitly for the Warden. I had the Elder Guardian in here earlier, which I know also doesn't fit through the door, but literally all of these, it was just an addition for right now, so. Get redstone block underneath it, but like, where's the working area? I obscure the working area if I put a redstone block and the mob masher on top of that. If I put a range upgrade on here. There we go. Now the Warden will spawn anywhere here. So if we just stick in a redstone block, which I don't have any of. Hang on. One redstone block. Wait. Very nearly just spawned a Warden on my head. You know what? Let's just make it normal iron spikes. Oh, but they don't count as player kills. That was the... Well, I guess the trick would then be to swap this around to runs without redstone signal, and then just have a redstone swapper underneath it. Oh, well, no, because it's still touching redstone signal. I guess you can't really do it unless... It's fine. Between all these arrows, I feel like you should be out. Okay. There we go. So we'll do it this way. Oh, need more swords. More swords! Okay, so that's enough, and then we need an extra 2 swords for each of these. So, sword, 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 sword. Put that away, and that away, and that away, and that away, and that away. I don't even know why I have that there in the first place. Oh look, there's a quarry bee for me to put away. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing before I went on this tangent. Forgot about that. I know as well that I can add upgrades to these as well, but... it'll be fine. I am 100% being mean to this guy. I just realized now I can't... Oh no, I can sneak around here. Okay, what to say. Play the working area. Alright. Has anybody played a Flash game that's now on Steam? I cannot flash remember what it was called. But the whole thing was that you had this test chamber and you can just put random death trap items in, like landmines and turrets. And then you press the go button and it just spawns in a dude. And your objective was just to kill him. Do as much damage as you possibly can to him. I'm beginning to feel like I've now just recreated that Flash game here in Minecraft. Because this room has now just been set up purely to just kill whoever's in it. Like, I'm just imagining I'm going to come back to this. And I'm eventually going to add, like, Tesla coils and gun turrets. And the Ars Elemental stuff. It's just going to get slowly more and more filled with just all sorts of weaponry. Completely over the top. Just Dire thinks there's 2 sensor machines. They need energy. They can take signals from somewhere. Oh, wireless redstone. Oh! I actually know what you're talking about. I think I have one of those somewhere. Oh, wait, I just saw it. There it is. Oh no, you're thinking of something else. Okay, never mind. It's the same thing though. This is charges blocks in a 5x5 area. Oh no, this is electricity charging, not redstone signal charging. Yeah. Well, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I need to swab him. Swab, swab, swab. Can you come over here, please? Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, because now he's not going to get stuck under things. That was the main objective of putting putting the stairs there, and then it's like, oh well, I'll put mob mashers there. And we'll put some Vex in there just for good measure. The arrow's not really doing an awful lot. They're mostly missing. What's his health at? Half health. For shits and giggles, I should add in an Elder Guardian next, just to see how it fares. Because, I mean, it won't do pretty much anything because it's on land, but you know. Oh, I just broke one of the tripwires. Well, there we go. We've reached a stage where he did literally nothing to me. We can now effectively farm the Warden. It's not the most efficient, but we can. And we can only make it stronger from here. But now I want to see what happens when I put a Elder Guardian in here. Oh, I accidentally spawned 2 in. Oh, it's fine. Oh, frames. Oh, one of them died. And there goes the other one. Is this mean? I feel like this is probably mean. Yeah, craft with a bucket of XP and seeds. Yeah, which is this one here. It might be mean, but so are they. I suppose. I suppose. Oh, I need a bucket. It's pronounced bouquet. Alright, turns out this is not working. Where's my wrench? Oh, it's here in my hopper. Alrighty. So, one of these. Feed to chicken. Where'd that chicken go that's been sitting here this whole time? Here it is. Hey, chicken, chicken, chicken.
Happy birthday, Taco!
Woo. Yeah, I don't play like normally. I play because this is fun. Like, I definitely don't need to do this. Like, I have adult animals over here being bred, and then their babies get sent by bridge into this separated pen. That's far enough away that means they can wander around without walking back to their parents. I don't have to do this. I just wanted to do it because it seemed like a funny thing to do. Probably also cruel. I'm separating children from their parents, but oh, don't worry, Neria. I can either turn on a machine that mulches them into liquid meat and pink slime, or I can put on a different mulcher that turns them into essence. And that essence is used to spawn bosses that I can just bully endlessly. You're bullying the babies' corpses. Well, no, I'm not bullying their corpses. Look, they live in a very... Don't you think that this looks like a very nice place to live? And then I can either turn on the machine that kills them while they're babies, or I can let them grow up and live a full, rich life until they become of age, in which case they get pounded into liquid essence. I also do have animal feeders here, but they don't actually work, as it turns out. That was a previous version's adventure. And what you were probably looking at was this earlier. This is my essence farm, which comes off of my really big mob farm, which I have to leave turned off because it's too effective. I know that sounds like a joke, but it is a problem. There you go. Turn it on. Look at this! All the mods players... Yeah, I know. Yeah, like I know Red, for instance, is also playing this where he's got liquid stuff set up in his ME system, but I don't have liquid stuff set up in my ME system. No, I've just... Oops, I had my thing turned on. Oh, what have I done? There we go. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Well, yeah, this is a absolutely disastrous mob spawner. You know what, the plan was actually to have two of them. I was going to have another one over here. But I have to actively leave this one off because it creates so many items that not only can the hopper not catch up, but this becomes full. And that's not a joke. It will fill up. It can't pipe these back into my system fast enough. And yes, that's why I have this massive wall of fluid tanks. Plus it looks cool. Wouldn't you agree this looks cool? Being able to have just a wall of liquid essence? So we definitely can't put this in here? Oh, I don't even have a thing, but yeah. Wait, it works! Make it into a multi-block tank. That's a good idea, actually. So, there are wardens in there now that I didn't think could actually spawn in there. There's a few wardens in there now. Hold on. Now listen to the sounds of him suffering. Yeah, no, it's just the constant, just ooh, sounds. Oh, okay. Two. Oh, I made a mistake. I pressed... Oh, no. Well, on the bright side, though, if I am ever in need of Heart of the Deeps, I have them. I didn't think that they would let you do this. There was actually another spawn egg that actually didn't let you do it in here. Which one was it? There was a spawn egg. You can do... Oh yeah, these guys, the bees. These guys don't work in the entity spawner. But apparently the wardens do. So... yeah. Also, don't worry about this guy that's stuck, because all you do is just turn off the fans. What the hell? Hello? Bees can also be duplicated, but don't do it. Why not? Because that seems like a good idea. It's called a paradox machine? Why? What? Can't believe the wardens work in here. That's ridiculous. So now I have multiple ways to bully to bully this guy. I have in here and I have out there. Hold on a minute. Paradox machine does time jump back. It's a crazy machine example. You define an area, copies the moment, and after 10 seconds, all happen there gets time jump back. But it's not free after all. Usage creates a paradox in the middle of the area. What? Oops. I accidentally just closed my little projector that I use. So hold on. It means you kill 100 wither, they are back. You catch bees, they come back. You mine netherite blocks, they come back. Interesting. Though why theoretically can't you just use one of these guys? The mob imprisonment tools, because that's how I got the trans bees and the agender bees back to my base. Use that, grab a bee, stick it in there. What's stopping you from just doing that? No idea, I do it the Pokey Pokey upgrade, never try anything else. I'm beginning to think what I should do is set up a way to automatically claim the stuff that's in here. But at the same time, I don't really need to, because if I'm putting things in here, I'm doing it because I want that specific creature. In which case I could just come in here and collect the items myself. And in some instances, I obviously want to actually do that model thing that I've got going up in the corner. In which case, I still got to get last hits, so I probably don't need to worry too much about it. Oh, bucket, of course. Bucket. By the way, you commented on my wall of just tanks. I also have a milk one over here, and as you can see, I was prepared to make more. And these are elite milk tanks, meaning I have 128 buckets in each tank. You will never need that much milk, but I have it on hand. It also means that you're not going to get stuck having like a billion milk because you haven't set up some kind of filter to stop them from happening. Oh god, no. I did not click on them by hand. That would be ridiculous. No, I have things in here. I have animal ranches that collect the milk. They shear the sheep. The only thing they don't do is anything with the pigs. And then I have absorption hoppers handling the chicken eggs. And I've just got the fluid XP not going anywhere because I have plenty of fluid XP. I need a... do I not have any seeds? No, I have seeds. What's going on here? There we go. I need another chicken, but I don't want to use the ones in my farm. Can I give it to a baby chicken? No. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to buy a chicken from the market. Nope, actually, they have removed the chicken eggs from the market block. I forgot about that. I mean, I could just... Oh, well, they're gonna be baby ones. What guy? What, him? He's in a little alcove. Oh, I've trapped him in an alcove. He can't actually get out. Tell you what. Easy solution. I'll just turn off the block that's harvesting the adult chickens and just wait for one to grow up. Shouldn't take too long because there are so many of them. 10 minutes. 5 minutes. I think. Yep, 6 minutes. Oh, there we go. Right on cue. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Taco!
Whoop whoop! Why didn't I get the... Oh, there it is. So now I have an Elder Guardian spawn egg. And the reason why it's relevant is I want to know if he goes in here. Because if he does, I might make just a second one just so I can do that. Man, I had like 600 XP levels before. That's what happens when you just... Yeah, okay, Elder Guardians as well. Guess what happens when you keep dying to fucking bosses. Oh, you're so scary. We need an XP hollow. I teach you to speedrun it. These things. Blaze gold. Oh. That, yeah. I did goo stuff earlier. I'm assuming I can still use Primogel goo for this. I don't have to upgrade yet. No, I need to upgrade it. Alright. Look. Oh, hello. What did I run out of? Oh, ran out of nether wart. I'm gonna have to go for a trip to the nether now. I can't. I need Dragon's Breath, and I've only killed the Ender Dragon once. And I completely forgot, stupidly, to harvest the breath first. I guess I'll do it now. Yeah, I can always go now. Not like it's that big of a deal. Wow. Why am I slow? Oh. Those buggers over there have slowed me down. There's no one left. How much longer have I got on the slowness? Alright, tell you what. Man, I know how to use the goo. I did it earlier to get a whole bunch of the iron. Why do you think I was just going and spamming it? And I have a stack of the goo. Oh, shit. Because it's not actually a coincidence that I wanted to make a stack of these, because I know that these will still do the same blocks backwards. It just gains access to more. So I was going to be like, oh, well, I'll just make a whole bunch of these, because then I can upgrade them from there. But, it turns out I don't have any more nether wart. I'm wartless. No, you're all good. Now I play the waiting game. I still probably should go and rebattle the Ender Dragon though and get Dragon's Breath, because it does come up a fair bit in some recipes now and I just don't have any. Because I never harvested any. Yeah. It's not critical. Making sure my magnet's off before I approach. Oh, we're actually staying on top of it this time. That's not too bad. I mean, we're obviously still ludicrously high on some of these numbers, but yeah. Yes, I have shaders on. Unfortunately, it does mess with my frames a little bit, but I like it. Oh, here we go. I had to look away. Dire animation? Oh, is there actually an animation for when the blocks turn? Is there? Oh, these two didn't need it. Oh. Did not mean to make a stack. Well, I can always just turn off the shaders temporarily and have a quick look at them. Oh, I see. They actually change over time. I don't know how those Endermen are getting out. I have the blocks that stop them from teleporting, but no, they just keep doing it. Oh well. I'll just have to clean up some of the blocks every now and then. The iron golems have actually attacked the Enderman, thankfully, so... Come on, hurry up. Thank you. Alright, so the XP holder. I'll have one of these, please. Now, what is it that you do? Oh, I assume it holds experience. Oh, it's a similar sort of thing to what that little guy is doing, except this is just experience points. Store levels, show particles. So is it really just the same as oh, press left a magnet on again. Keep doing that. Because I mean, this is clear. This is picking up all of the experience orbs perfectly fine. Well, not perfectly fine. It's really slow, but it is picking them up. Let's move this guy over and plug him in. Render area, that's what I want. Oh, that's really small. Hang on a minute. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Redstone modus, ignore bottom right as a button, render area. Yeah. Pulse? Well, neither does this. Absorption Hopper doesn't need that too. Why are all the Endermen getting mad? What is this? That's the floor. I need to make it wider. Oops. There we go. So now it should just be working. Okay, you can only go up to there. So we'll store levels up to level 99 based on this. Was that my levels? Oh, that was my levels. Give that back. You can go to infinity. You have to press the collect experience button. It's a pain. Oh well, that's fine. Problem is though, if that's collecting experience for me, this guy's still getting some experience. I still want these tanks full. That's the thing. Because I do actually need liquid experience at times. So, and I know there are other ways to get around that, and I can. Like, for instance, I'm holding 10 tons of experience. But, yeah. Oh, of course you can. It's plugged in here, isn't it? There we go. Now it's acting as the exact same thing as the absorption hopper. No, it's not. What is that? Okay. So, as it turns out, the output on that thing is actually different than that thing. That was collecting this stuff, XP fluid, which I don't want in my tanks. It's fine. Easily solved. I'll pipe these guys out and put the tanks back. The holder bottom is a number 0. That means the player's level if you put the resistance signal to ignore and walk inside the area. Oh yeah. Instantly brings you to that level. Yeah, but we've now established that it's using the wrong... it outputs the wrong type of experience fluid. This is experience fluid that you can have on your character, not experience fluid that you can put in the tanks. Well, I mean, you can put them in the tanks, but it's the wrong one if you're doing what I'm doing. So... don't get me wrong, there is definitely value in that. But, yeah, it all works the same, but it doesn't stack the same. Is the pip in here? Oh, it's not, is it? Yeah, ideally. I can set up another system where I can, because of the range, I can always set up another pipe system that puts it over here. And I can have another tank. But realistically, what that's collecting is what goes in... well, actually, no, it's not. That's essence. So it's collecting a third type of experience that I have not encountered yet. It's fine though. Like I said, I will need it one day, just not right now. I can set it up later. Oopsie, I didn't actually clear all of them. Don't pipe it out of the collector, just leave it. You can break the block and it stores the XP forever. And later, if you want to use it just as storage place, you just pipe it. Yeah, okay. So it's sort of like mechanism blocks where they don't lose their inventory when you break them. Ew, it's got the wrong type of XP fluid in here. Gross. Huh. We have an ad break coming up in 5 minutes. It occurs to me that I have not actually even started doing the pipe system to get the liquid chorus out of my bees area. I went on a bit of a tangent in torturing bosses in here. But mind you, that always happens though. Pretty much every time I aim to do something, I end up doing something different. Still productive in a manner, it's just not what I intended on doing. Cool. Alright. I'll probably save the pipes thing for next time, but I still need to get some netherite. Yeah, because annoyingly, I didn't get any. I haven't gotten any from this yet. Oh, that's because we're doing stone first, yeah. Um... I'm drawing a blank all of a sudden. So I need netherite. That's the bottom dollar, is I need netherite. So I'm going to do a little bit of hunting. Oh, poo. accidentally closed my projector again. Wrong window. There we go. Alright. We go to the Nether. Two days of progress, 1 day of building. Yeah, I am definitely not doing speedrun tactics here, but I'm enjoying myself because I'm doing things my way. A respawn anchor. The hell's a respawn anchor? There's blue in my inventory. Vanilla item functions like a bed for the Nether. Oh. Well, there we go. In that case, I'll put it here. Ta-da! Charges with glowstone. Oh, okay. You have to charge it max 4 times. Glowstone block. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well it tells you so. Charge your respawn anchor to the maximum. Yes, sir. Alright, how's the piglin invasion doing? Alright, not so bad at the moment, actually. We have a lot more of these strider things than piglins at the moment. What are these things even called? Oh, they are called striders. Alright. There's a few piglins over here. That frames. That frames again. Oh, blimey. Goodness. A vault? The hell? Oh. Do I break this? I do not know where I am. Don't break it? Alright. Oh my god, my frames. Goodness. Oh, there's another one. Cinderous Soul Rune. That is a thing I do not have yet. That's okay. Oh, that is glass. It's okay, I will come back here later. Trial spawner. Okay, that I know. Alright. Now, netherite was like a bastion thing, wasn't it? There are keys to get items from it. Spawn a special amount of mobs and gives you a key to a vault sometimes, but the mobs out of the trial spawner that drop you netherite. Oh! They will drop me netherite. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, netherite's a new thing for me too. Ooh, I needed that. There's some nether wart. The only mob that drops scraps. It's fine. That's all I really need. So where was that trial thing? It was... over here. Hello. Wait a minute. You said that these guys drop scraps. So I should imprison them. And take them home. Wait, these are Citadel Keepers. I have one imprisoned already. No double ups. Well, I already have one in prison, so I mean, why would I... I don't need to do... a mob swab just yet. Netherite scraps. So they do drop scraps. Good to know. Tell you what, I will make a swab of these guys. That way I can farm them in my mob grinder for netherite that way as well. But I can start by sticking them in the in my little torture room because I already have one in here. So. A cinder essence. Oh wait a minute, I needed a cinder key, didn't I? Cinderous Soul Caller. I don't know. But now that I know there's a way. Oh, by the way, that me asking about the Piglin army was actually a serious question because there's something wrong with the spawn system here in the Nether for me. Here, let me take you to the old Nether portal. When the area spawns. When it all loads correctly. Come on, Nether portal, what the hell? It take your sweet ass time to load. My game is frozen. I guess this is just our life now. We live here, in this ethereal area. It just doesn't seem to want to load. Oh no. I can't teleport out of here either. Oh no. Okay, we go. Teleport out. Basically, what I was going to show you is that the spawn system for piglins is completely screwed up to the point where there is so many of them now. There are so many piglins that if I was to start a fight, I'd probably lose. I wonder if I go through the other Another portal. I wonder if it'll actually load properly then. Okay, it loads correctly when I go through the portal, but just not when I teleport here. Alright. So the Piglin army's actually fairly small today. Basically the problem was that there are Piglins absolutely everywhere here. But yeah, it's a lot smaller than it was before. It's got to be at least half of them now. They must have all despawned because I stopped coming through this way. They must be all spread out now. Because there was definitely a lot more of them. It's just a dude in here. I do have a Citadel Keeper in here, right? Yeah, there's one. Citadel Keeper. Any reason that you're just... Ow! Ancient Knight, actually. You're an Ancient Knight. You're not a Citadel Keeper. Yoink. Oh, you're still called Citadel Keeper. What the hell? Huh. Quick hydration check. Alright, let's throw the Citadel Keeper into my torture room. Alrighty. Oh, I said I was going to swab one of them. I guess I better make that swab. Wrong button. How much blue dye have I got? I didn't think I'd have this many. Are you guys good? Can you die, please? There we go. Because I obviously want to put more mashes. May as well stick looting on them. Because if then they're the reason that enemies die, they get more stuff. And we'll also do the same for sharpness. Oh god. Swords again. Got only 19. Alright, tell you what, just because I don't want to make any more swords, and I do need to start winding down to go to bed because I have work first thing in the morning. I have to beat the sun up. So I'm just gonna settle on 5 for now. Yeah, I know, work. But in about 2 weeks' time I go on leave. Well, not really 2 weeks' time. I have this week and then half of next week, and then I go on leave. For about 2.5 to 3 weeks. Depending on how you look at it. Then I can get up and go to bed whenever I damn well please. Also, I only got 3 netherite scrap from that, but I did make a swab, so I am going to go and blow up a chicken. Oh, I need a bucket. Bucket. It's pronounced bouquet. Oh, I didn't tell it which way to push. Whoops. When I broke it and put it back down again. We do need some spawner with silk touch on them. Oh. Yeah, I do need some silk touch, but I mean, works for the moment. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta feed the chickens first. Yeah, chicken, 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 chicken. Come here, you. You know what I want. Get out of it. Get out of it. Happy birthday!
Birthday, Darko!
What was the name of that person? Missed it. Actually, before I let them go too crazy, turn on the light switch. Oh, I need to actually take that out manually because that's hooked up to the fans. Whoops. Darko, short for Darkosto, which is someone who makes a lot of good mod packs. That could be. Why am I still hearing slimes? Oh, because there's still slimes in here. Get out of it. It's supposed to be dead. What was I doing in here? Oh, yeah. So these ones actually have a lower looting than the ones that are in there. 3 on each. Alright. Oops. I did the other one. Looting. You know, I was just talking about how I was struggling to deal with all of the things. Oh, there we go. There's my blue dye done. Struggling to deal with all the items that are coming out of my mob farm. Yeah. How many do I need? 7. Ugh. I need gold nuggets. It occurs to me that actually I have more sharpness upgrades as well on the ones in that little torture room than I do actually in here. Meaning that this is actually weaker. Also, I must have done my counting wrong. So the mob mashers in here are actually, strictly speaking, weaker. But they do have the fire aspect on them, which is something, I suppose. Get beheading. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Perfect amount. So that I didn't leave any random helmets in my inventory. Alrighty. Let's continue. So strictly speaking, this should now be... It's now hitting the same amount, but I should be getting more items out of it now. And realistically, hopefully, more rare items. Including but not limited to that netherite. Oh yeah, look at that, there we go. I've already got 4 netherite. Also, I might have made a mistake when it comes to just looting in general, because this chest would have... Well, actually, I don't know if the chest was empty at the time, but I mean, you can see how many, like, iron ore and whatnot I got going on here. I'd like to point out that raw ore like that iron does not get sorted into my refining system first. Meaning I do believe that I have, yeah, 59,000 raw iron. Oh my god, I really should... I need to fix up my filtration system a bit better so I can... I've got so much raw iron. Oh no. Because all it would take is like a little... is just like a furnace somewhere here. I mean, I guess I don't have to care because I can just smelt it whenever I want, but I mean... I would ideally one day be able to get rid of all of the ore that's sitting in this storage system. Just turn it into what it should be. I will deal with it some other time. Meanwhile, my netherite reserves Much better. He's a quantum crafter. Crafts up to blocks in just a millisecond, and the unobtainium smelter can smelt all of that in 60k in maximum 1 minute. Yeah. I've access to Allthemodium. Not an infinite amount of Allthemodium, but I do have Allthemodium. It's been sitting in my backpack this whole time. My next step is to turn that into Allthemodium bees, because bees make the world go round. Yeah, over here in the corner. Yeah. I also have Allthemodium sight, but the thing is that with how much I have on hand right now, the 95 ingots, I should be able to make Allthemodium bees before I need to go and find more. So. Because all you need is one bee, and then you can get the Allthemodium from that one bee to make more. For the bees, you need metalwork. I did not know that. Why do I need all that? Yeah, no, I was just looking at the honey tree. Oh, this would be easier, actually, than doing the stupid genetics thing. Well, that's not too bad. Oh, God, yeah. I always told myself if I ever had to make grout again, I was going to lose my mind. Yeah, you would need another one. The genetics. Tinker's Construct. Tinker's Construct, a fantastic mod. But I was losing my mind for every time I had to make grout. So, I'm not looking forward to doing that again. But thankfully though, looking at that, it looks like it only needed... Whoopsies, I've gone the wrong way. Fire clay, yeah, it doesn't need sand this time. It does need sand. Sand and clay, but it doesn't need gravel this time, though. And yeah, no update for Thorncraft. I would absolutely love Thorncraft. Because every time I've tried to play Thorncraft, I've never finished it. And I usually get 10 tons of add-ons to add more stuff to it, because I want to be able to play Thorncraft and only Thorncraft. So I made a mod pack that where I gave myself Thorncraft and then panned it to everyone else's tastes, just for friends, and then they never ended up wanting to play it. So, rip Thorncraft. So I'm hoping one day they'll add a port of Thorncraft for the new world, the new games. Then I'll drag people in kicking and screaming so I can play Thorncraft. Whoopsies. You're heading off? Well, to be honest, so am I. I actually should have been in bed about 40 minutes ago. But I was enjoying playing Minecraft, so I'm going to leave it here. You enjoy your dog's pee. I don't know what temperature it is where you are. If you're in America, enjoy the heat. If you're in Australia, enjoy the cold. What game's that first? Thorncraft update or Hollow Knight Silksong? I have no idea what Hollow Knight Silksong is, so... See you later, Naga. Alright, I better get out of here. So I'm going to end this one here. I've accidentally closed my thing again, but it's fine. I'll just leave it out this time. How am I doing? Look at that, 30 netherite. Be golden. What the hell is this? I'm getting Cinder Essence now into... Oh, from the thing I was... Oh god, my chest. Can I burn this down? No, it would have to be deleted. Okay. That's fine. I will sort that out later. Good night, everyone. Or good day, depending on where you are. Good morning. Good evening. Good... I don't know. Afternoon. I'm out of here. Farewell. I misplaced where my OBS was. There it is.